you go to the counter, you will tell them, okay, fine, I need this type of drug. And after actually giving them the prescription, it is them to create a cart for you, like add every item that you want the cart for you. Then after that, I think it's always them. How can I really put it? But what I know, it's always them that actually come again and tell you, okay, now you can actually go and pay now. Then after you pay, the other aspect of them is like you go and they give you back um, the drugs. So you personally as with the assistant, but it is them on the other side who interacts with their systems. So depending on what to put in the store, that is now up to you. You can put any site of product as long as it conforms to site specific type of need. So you don't need to ask.
Yeah, that's understood. That's understood.
Okay, so I've actually shared a link on. I've shared a link on. How can I call it? On the Slack channel for the YouTube live stream. Unfortunately, I'm not sure whether they'll be able to see my screen in case I share up. So I don't know. God will forgive me. So I now request everyone to mute because like, hey Meshach, it's okay, I understand. Please don't worry. I think the video is full. I'm using my email, my normal email. The work email no longer supports Hangouts, so I'm using my normal email. So you'll definitely understand why that's happening. Okay? Okay, cool. Thank you. So what I'm store manager. So I'll be looking at a specific way of working with dictionaries. Then from that, at least we'll be able to figure out how do we make our application to be similar to what we are actually talking about. For the guys who are not able to, let me say, for the guys who are not able to join the call, I can't still share. I can't still go online. So I think, yeah, forgive me, guys. Forgive me, guys. Guys on YouTube, you'll have to bear this with me. I think you guys would be able to now see my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. So okay, my casa is hanging. So forgive me. My casa is hanging. My casa is hanging. Just give it some little moment. I'm pretty sure it will work. I have a lot of opened applications here. I have a lot of opened applications here. I'm trying to close. Hey guys, can all of you mute, please? Can all of you mute? Can all of you guys? I'm just trying to make my cursor here work. As you can see, my Sublime text ain't working. So, okay, if it's not working, I think I'll just quit it. Then open it up again. Okay, so the first thing I want to do when I want to create this application, there I'll be coming back to start to explain how how data structures work. So feel free to ask a question via via YouTube, or feel free. I don't know whether the YouTube guys can actually see anything, but feel free to reach out. Something is not clear. I'm available to ask any. Okay. I'm just trying to open some recent work. So I think the most important thing for me right now, before I start doing this work, is for you guys to understand the concept of how do we call it? I mean, for you guys to understand the concept of working with lists, and that is probably where I'm gonna start from. So for today, this is what we did yesterday. But for today, I really just want us to come back here so that at least you guys understand some of these things and how they originally work. So what are generally lists? So lists are like a data structure way of organizing data structure. So you can actually Google Python data structures, so that at least by the end of the day you'll be actually able to figure out a way of working with list and the rest of the things. Um, yeah, so I know you guys can't see my screen. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to connect this. I'm using my work email, and I'm actually using my work email for the hangout. Then I'm also using my other email for it's just complicated, guys. My work email has YouTube live stream setup. My other email doesn't have YouTube live stream setup, so it's just complicated. Sorry and apologies. I don't know how I can actually record my screen, but then I'm like, okay, fine. I think I can actually get to Facebook so that I can like live stream. But anyway, right now, let's leave it there. I can get to Facebook and live stream. So give me like one moment. I don't know whether you can actually like do 2 events at this time. So that's what I'm pretty sure about. But if we'll be able to crack it out, that will be the most amazing things at that time. Yeah. So okay, so I was actually talking to you guys about list and how lists generally work. So this list append. So lists are like, let's say you go to a shop and you go shopping generally, and each and every time you see an item that is of interest to you, you keep on adding it to your shopping list. Why is this really coming? So here is the thing, guys. We cannot use any formal structure to organize like a shopping list. So it's always a shopping list, whether we don't have to like it or not. So let's say you go to a shop and you want to keep on adding items to your cart, and those items are you also want to treat them. Okay, fine. At the end of the day, they're just items. No one is really concerned about them. So how do you really go such that at least it conforms to specific standard that you guys can actually liaise on? So in such kind of a way is now where the concepts of list really comes in. The other friend, and can I call it the other friend? I can call it the other friend to list, or allow me to call it the other relative to list is usually dictionaries. So dictionaries are actually a bit different in that they take like an ordered way of handling specific tasks. So for example, as much as list will only be taking uh, as much as list will probably be taking some other specific ways of um, managing the items on the list, dictionaries takes it differently, and that is what I really want us to take a look at next. I'm trying to go live on Facebook so that at least I can share you guys the link. I don't know whether it will work. Please tell me because the YouTube live stream. Yes, I don't know. Tell me in case my YouTube live stream doesn't work. I'm trying to go live on Facebook. Okay, so with that notion, that is probably what I want us to take a look at right now. Hey guys, so I think I'm for the guys on you okay. This is crazy. This is very much crazy. I can't like really yes. I can't like really change some stuff here. Just a moment. I have to end this first, then select it to share my screen so that at least you guys will be able to understand. Man, this is scrapped up. Before we even go, this is scrapped up. Okay, fine. Yes, so let me start. Oh no, okay. Okay, so that is there. Yes, so I hope I'm sharing my screen right now. Yes, and I'm going live on Facebook. Okay, cool. So I think the most important thing right now. So I'm actually live on Facebook. I don't know how to invite you guys, but anyway, you can go to facebook.com, search for this name here. Search for this name, Abraham Otieno Makoboy. So after searching, just go to my homepage. You'll be seeing this live stream going on. So I think that's the best way you guys can also follow up this for the guys who are not like really thank you guys. So at least I'm gonna take a look at how list generally works. Like forgive me, I have to delete that specific lines of code, and I'm gonna request you guys all to mute. Please mute. So how do you instantiate a list? So by default, when you have a list, let's call our list shopping list. For now, yes. So this is basically how you declare a list. Guys, kindly mute. Mute, please. Kaylin, mute, please. Kaylin Paul, please mute. Okay, so this is generally how you declare a list, and this list can actually grow. So, for example, you can have like mandazi. Okay, so mandazi. Chapati. The things. So basically, after having such type of a list, if you want to print, you just come and say print shopping list, and when we run this application, somewhere on our terminal, so allow me just to go to my terminal, into Python projects, random Python 3 run.py. And as you can see, all my list is actually getting printed. So let's try to work a bit so that at least somebody is saying I can't see your screen. Okay, fine. So I think I explained for you guys who are listening, you are actually able to search for me. Whether you guys really need me to yeah. So let's actually try something new so that at least new item. So how do we generally add items to our list? So you just say new item. We'd probably what can we really call it? So what do we really want to call our new item? Let's call it like man, I'm running out of words. Cakes. Yes. So sorry, I was just running out of words. So how do we really add this to our new item? I mean to our application. So I mean to our list. So for us to add this, you'll just say new I mean shopping list. I don't know whether it's shopping list dot append. And new item. So when we come again here and print the shopping list, you should see. Okay, this is weird. I'm sorry. I had different. Okay, but now at least you guys can now see that cakes is actually part of our list just because we appended. So generally, how will we go ahead with work with something like this so that at least we'll be able to see how our list really grows and how we really want to structure out our ourselves. So taking this look that we currently have here, it means we can actually grow our list. And how are we going to grow our list? So that is the most important thing. Right now, we have a list which only has one single item. Are not specified, so nobody is really concerned. If also we want only to print the first item on the list, we just put a zero there. And when you run it, it will only return for us mandazi because lists are like named using an array index format which starts from zero. So if you provide the zero here, it means you're only returning the first item. Please, you can advise your guys my Facebook link, my Facebook account link, so that at least they can see the live stream on Facebook. So you guys don't really need to worry about that. Yeah. So I think the link. Looks very crazy for it. So what my entire take is, we can actually go ahead and grow our shopping list. How are we really going to? So instead of just having items in this list that are actually names, we probably want to include some other items too, and that is where the concept of list that's where the concept of dictionaries now come in. So right now, shopping list, and we have an item, new item, which is just cake. If we append, it means that cake becomes part of our list, and that is generally how it works. So let's create a dictionary so that at least we see the difference between a dictionary and a list. And dictionaries, by other terms, are just like any. Okay, they actually take a JSON